I think it's Brad Keselowski spinning. Barely kiss the wall.
Clint, there was a slow car on the high groove coming out of turn number 2 that impeded Keselowski's progress there.
It's a really good save.
There's Keselowski.
Denny Hamlin gets some help there. Yep, you see LaJoie get in the back of him, gets him high. Everybody trying to check up, get out of the way. I don't know what the 9 of Chase Elliott got in the back of him, but nonetheless, he got turned around.
We're going to ride with Kevin Harvick through this one, our Ream onboard camera.
Traffic, but now the 19 is sitting there.
Oh, Brad Keselowski.
Yeah, I saw the 18 on the edge outside had damage on his car as well. Big time damage on the left front. That car is
done.
Done. That's exactly right, Bobby.
Looks like it's got a broken tie rod here. Yeah, we're done.
Oh, Keselowski, the whole right front suspension from 22nd spot. He had gone a lap down once again. Kyle Busch has dropped the window net, and let's see what happened here at lap 168.
Too high once again. I don't, maybe it right. Something come apart there.
Just got in the rubber, you know, rubber buildup.
Something, but it was definitely right in the lap of the 18. Nowhere to go. Yeah, you could tell something just changed directions, and looks like the right front was down. Blew the right front, got into the wall. Very unfortunate, obviously, for Brad in the 6, but man, to happen right in the lap of the 18 of Kyle Busch, nowhere for him to go at all.
And Kyle's car has stopped at the entrance to the garage area. Apparently, that's as far as it's going.
So important to get that clean air, isn't it? Oh, and he's loose. Finally lost it. Same exact point he got loose last restart.
Wow. Hard hit for Chastain in the backstretch.
Man.
Yeah.
That's how quick it can change, boys.
Sure can.
Unbelievable.
That's exactly what he's thinking, too. The blink of an eye. Just a tight part of this racetrack.
Let's go all the way back to the restart and let's see how this develops.
Yeah, it's just hard for when you're on the inside, especially coming off turn 2. All it takes is just pinching you down just that little bit, and you're in trouble. You know, you get a little bit too much wheel in it. You get the air pulling it off the rear of the car, and that's it. You know, whatever, you just get right there, and that's it. And these things, what you said earlier, these cars gets a little bit sideways, and they're gone.
Yeah, you see how that track narrows up, and again, it unloaded right as it got to where that patch in the track is. He almost lost it. I think it was 2 restarts ago, but a hard hit on the inside and an end to one of the best cars we had to offer at this race today.
Oh, Truex.
Hold on to it.
Here it is, big hitter. Well, you said it wasn't going to be the last one. You were right, Bill.
That didn't work out.
A lot of big cars, heavy hitters in this wreck. Bubba Wallace,
that just
Custer,
took out
Truex.
All of 2311 racing right there.
Hard hit for Kurt Busch.
I'm afraid that's not going to be the end of it either.
No.
I think there's going to be more.
You saw 19 slip up, had to get out of the gas, and we talked about it with Ross Chastain. You lose that momentum, they freight train you on both sides, put him 3 wide.
Put you in a bad spot.
Yep.
You know, there's sometimes you're a victim of somebody else, or you make the mistake once. It's on the restart. You know, pretty wild from the restart here. The 24 and the 22 both had good starts. So did the Truex and the 3 car, or the 8 car, Reddick. But just when the 19 lost some momentum, then he got stuck 3 wide, and he was in a tough spot. There you go. Wow, we got hit hard in the back. Chase did by the 45.
Yep.
Kurt Busch.
Could have been a lot worse. Several cars, handful of cars out on that, but you're right. He checked up, moved up. See the 4-car wiggle? I think it got his eye, moved up the least little bit, got in the outside of Stenhouse, into the car on his outside. turned him around, and man, watch his hit with Kurt Busch.
Oh, that was a tough one. Wow.
Look, that car, or the wall giving like that, I'm telling you, these cars are tough, and they don't show the hit quite like they used to. But when you see a wall move that much, that's a big hit.
Ryan Blaney will give us this look from his Advanced Auto Parts cam.
That's exactly
and around goes Truex.
Not that much pressure. Still, can he keep it going? He's going to spin around. Oh my gosh.
Caution waves to end the stage.
On, just like I was saying, the opportunity's here. Playoff points on the line. Got into the corner just like we were talking about. Chastain saw him coming.
You think these guys aren't digging for everything they've got?
Strong on that bottom. Race is on off of 2.
Oh, we got one straightaway. They're piled up. It's the big one on the backstretch.
Saw Eric Jones around sideways, a bunch of them. Cindric, McDowell, Austin Dillon, Ryan Newman around. Suarez, man. Hits keep coming for him. Watch that right rear wheel. You can see it.
Tires down already.
Costly air for not only his team, a lot of others.
Cindric and Dillon to the pits and more. Fourth caution flag of the day. Eric Jones sideways off turn number 2. Loses a wheel. We're under yellow.
You know, but everybody's got their reason.
Spinner down on the apron, turn 3. It was one of those UPS cars. It was Stenhouse.
Oh, Stenhouse, such a good day.
That'll put
The
us
left rear
caution.
down, left rear flat.
5th caution of the day.
Dead way down off the racetrack, finally spun. Got a caution here. Changes things, Larry. Been off the floor. Somebody's around backwards. Ryan Newman.
Oh, Newman, who was 3 laps down in about 27th in his return to NASCAR to drive 5 races this year for Rick Ware.
Now what do we do, boys?
Well, we're going to pit, and we're going to make sure. It was a pretty good jump for the outside there, the second place car. Oh, wreck!
Truex.
The wall turns Truex. A bunch of them here. This is the big one. Almirola's around. Wow. Logano. I think he gave him a little dose of the old medicine there, moved him up the racetrack, and it definitely got him in the wall.
Drove him in for certain.
Watch from Kevin Harvick's Hunt Brothers Pizza Can.
Oh, right in his lap. Nowhere to go. For the lead right here, 1 and 2.
Oh, Chase does not get into turn 1 well at all.
Oh, he turned
and they're on the
wall.
fence.
Hang on.
Same thing. Went to run him up the racetrack.
Still pushing you.
Turned him, William Byron, to the lead. Still pushing him.
All right, those of you scoring at home, how many saw that coming?
I did.
All of us.
Chase Elliott had a little bit of trouble behind Larson. Didn't get the push that I thought, but William Byron, we talked about the help there. Then you get into the corner. The 5 tried to turn down knowing that the 1 was coming up the racetrack. You knew what the play he was going to do. Got into one another. Wrecked.
Wow.
Took each other out.
Andy Mitchell, great camera work.
Got Nemechek around on the front straightaway, guys.
Facing the wrong way in that Lee Petty 1956 Dodge Tribute car. John Hunter Nemechek was running 17th at the time of the spin. This is the second caution of the day. It comes at lap 121.
Right front tires down, Kevin.
Right front tires gone.
Left rear, right front, Ben. Left rear, right.
3 wide for third.
Yes, sir. Here comes William Byron on that inside. They squeeze him. Truex almost wrecked. Blaney in the wall. They're wrecking, guys.
And they pile up accordion style behind him. Caution wave.
I think Blaney's got a right rear toe link broke. Watch William Byron. He's the one that gets the run here. goes to the inside as he gets into 3, gets him 3 wide.
Yeah, you see that 12 car get to the outside of the 19, and then, Byron they just all came together right there. And we talked about it in the beginning of the show. I think that 17 car is going to have some damage on the front end, too.
Possibly that gap, that splitter, right? You said that in the pre-race show, Kevin. Cannot get that separation.
You see Byron just come up
end.
Just a little bit and gets into the side of Truex, and Truex was trying to back out, but
big hit for Blaney. That's
17,
out of the
17 is going to have that front end damage like you're talking about. Yourself in trouble. Let's see what happened.
See him get loose back there all by himself, guys. Trying to stay out of the wall, spun around, gets into the inside.
Let's hear what the 5 has to say.
Oh, he's around. Left rear.
Larson in the wall.
Left rear went off the bead, loose, or excuse me, flat tire.
And that will bring out a caution at lap 254.
Get it fired up and get stuck. It brought right back in here. Leaders just middle 1 and 2.
So that changes things.
Larson was 6th. He had brushed the wall earlier, and his last couple of lap times were almost a second off the leader.
Yeah.
Joey Logano had just passed him the lap before.
You see that left rear soft already.
Yep.
Went off the bead right there.
Yeah, the lap times fell off because